All right, so today we are going to be learning about tax, tip, and markup. So whenever you guys go to the store, generally when you purchase something, almost always there's going to be some sort of a tax on it. So a tax is a percentage of the total amount that gets paid to the government. It gets added to the original bill, and that becomes your new total. Okay, so it's a percentage of the total amount that gets paid to the government, and then it gets added to the original bill to give you your new total. Your tip is kind of based off of what you want, but it's a percentage of your bill that you decide to give to someone who provided a service of some sort. So that might be like at a restaurant, a waiter or a waitress, or at a hair salon or a nail salon. You usually tip your hairdresser or the person doing your nails. And then a markup is when a store gets items in, they pay a certain amount. Okay. The markup is how they determine how much to charge for the item. And we'll go through plenty of examples so you guys can kind of get a better idea of what that means. Basically, think of any store, maybe Walmart. If they were to purchase soccer balls for $4 a piece, they might mark them up $6 more, which means that they're selling them for $10, okay? But in this case, we're mostly going to be looking at percentages. So in order to find tax, tip, and markup, you're going to start by identifying the price of the item or the bill or the total, depending on what it is that you're looking at here. You're going to set up a percent proportion, and we are actually going to talk about this tomorrow or Wednesday, or multiply by the number by the decimal. And again, this right here is going to be our focus today. We're sticking with percent proportions for today. We're sticking with what we know. If you want to get your total bill or the total amount that you are paying, you're going to add it to the original bill or amount. Okay, and again, we'll go through plenty of examples and you'll have plenty of practice to practice this new skill. So let's try this first one together. The cost of my meal was $11.45. Okay. If I tip my waiter 20%, what is the final amount that I need to pay? So this is a multi-step question here. The first thing is I need to determine what is 20% of $11.45. Okay, so just like we were doing before, we're gonna set up a percent proportion. So we know we're looking for 20% of my bill because that's how much I want to pay my waiter. And we know the total of the bill is $11.45. Okay, so that's how we set that up. From here, we do our cross multiplication, $11.45 times 20 is $229.80, which equals 100x. I would then divide by 100. Times 1145. I'm sorry, this is just 229, not $229.80, just 229. I would divide by 100 and I would get 2.29. That means that I am giving my waiter $2.29 in addition to my overall cost of my meal. Okay, so the question is not asking how much am I giving my waiter. The question is asking what is the final amount that I need to pay. So I'm going to take the $2.29 and I am going to add it to the original amount. So $2.29 plus $11.45, you should get $13.74. So again, you find how much you are tipping, and then if it's asking for the final amount, you add it to the original. If it's just asking how much you are giving your waiter, then you would just find that 20% of that amount and give me that number. All right, a basketball costs $12, so we know the total cost is $12. There's a sales tax of 7.5%, so we always have our percentages over here. And we know it's going to be 7.5%. And the unknown is going to be matched up with the 7.5% because we want to find 7.5% of 12. And then once we find that, in order to find the total cost, we're going to add it. So we're going to cross multiply from here. 7.5 times 12 is 90. Okay. Divide by 100. Is actually going to end up equaling 90 cents. So 7.5% of $12 is 90 cents. We take that, we add it to the 12 to get $12.90. That is the total cost. So that 90 cents was just the tax, and that $12 was the original amount. We add it together to get our total amount. All right, a store paid $6 for a scarf. So that means, for example, a store like Kohl's bought scarves from a manufacturer. The markup value is 40%. What is the new cost of the scarf? So if we have a price of $6, we know that's the original price. And we want to know what 40% of $6 is because that's how much the store is going to mark up this scarf. That means that they're going to charge us a larger amount. We're going to set this up and we're going to do our cross multiplication. We end up with 240 equals 100x. We divide by 100. You should get $2.40 for the markup. Now that's not, again, how much they're going to charge us. The store is going to charge us the amount that they paid for the scarf in addition to that markup amount, because otherwise they would not be making a profit. So they are going to be charging us $8.40. All right, last one. I ordered dinner with my family. The bill is $45.60. My bill was taxed. Oh no, we missed part of that. We'll say my bill was taxed by 7%. In addition, I left a tip of 20%. So I need to find the total amount here. So this is going to take a little bit longer because we have multiple steps here. I want you to base the tip off the total that includes the tax. So I know that's a lot of information here, but we will kind of walk our way through it. And actually, as a matter of fact, we're gonna save this one for when we get back, okay? And then we'll talk about that one. Once you are done taking notes, please go ahead and get the in-class work. Go ahead and get that started. And I will see you soon.